The forest remembered what people had forgotten. It remembered the old paths worn smooth by bare feet and wagon wheels, the names whispered to trees, the songs hummed to keep fear away. And it remembered the music box. It lay half buried beneath moss and pine needles at the base of an ancient oak, its brass edges dulled, its lid etched with curling vines. Seasons had passed over it like slow breaths. Rain rusted its hinges. Roots cradled it gently as though the earth itself did not want it to wander far. Once, the music box had belonged to a girl named Ellen. She lived in a village that no longer existed, in a house where laughter spilled through open windows. The box had been a gift from her father, carved and tuned by hand, its melodies simple but warm. Ellen wound it every night before sleep, letting the music settle her dreams. She believed, as children do, that the tune protected her from darkness. Then came the fire. The village burned in a single night, whether by war, accident, or cruelty. The forest never fully understood. Ellen fled with her mother into the trees, smoke clawing at the sky. In the panic, the music box slipped from her hands and disappeared into the undergrowth. She cried for it once, then again, then not at all. Survival demanded louder thoughts. The forest watched them go and kept what they left behind. Years passed, moss thickened. Animals nested nearby. When the wind moved just right, the lid of the music box shifted, and once in a great while the mechanism inside trembled. A thin, broken note would escape, so faint it might have been imagined. The forest listened anyway. One autumn afternoon, a boy named Rowan wandered off the marked trail. He was meant to be gathering mushrooms with his grandmother, but curiosity tugged him deeper between the trees. He followed a sound that felt more than heard, a ghost of a melody caught in the leaves. He knelt by the oak and brushed aside the moss. The box was cold when he touched it, and heavier than he expected. Its lid resisted, then opened with a soft, aching creak. Inside, the tiny metal teeth were bent with age, the cylinder dulled. Still, Rowan turned the key. The music that emerged was imperfect, stuttering, like a memory trying to speak. But it wrapped around him, gentle and sad and strangely familiar. His chest tightened, though he did not know why. "That's hers," said a voice behind him. Rowan startled. An old woman stood at the edge of the clearing, leaning on a walking stick. Her hair was silver, her eyes sharp with time. He recognized her immediately. "Grandma?" She stepped closer, staring at the box as though it might vanish. Her hand trembled when she reached out. "I never thought I'd hear it again." Rowan watched as her fingers brushed the lid. "Do you know it?" She nodded slowly. "I used to." They sat together beneath the oak as she told him the story she had never spoken aloud. The fire, the flight, the loss of a small, precious thing that had held a whole childhood inside it. She had grown older, raised a family, built a life, but the song had remained unfinished, a door never closed. Rowan wound the key again, careful this time. The melody faltered, then steadied, as if relieved to be remembered. Tears slipped down his grandmother's face. She laughed softly at herself and wiped them away. "I thought the forest had taken it from me." "The forest kept it," Rowan said. When they stood to leave, his grandmother hesitated. She placed the music box back at the base of the oak, tucking moss around it with reverent hands. "Shouldn't we take it home?" Rowan asked. She smiled, small and certain. "It found its way back to me when I needed it. That's enough." That night, as the forest settled into shadow, the wind turned the key one last time. The music drifted between the trees, no longer broken, no longer lost. The forest listened and remembered and let the song rest. Thanks for listening. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more.